Hello, this is Lynn Graham. We're in part 5 now of the Old Testament prophecies surrounding the birth of Jesus and his whole first coming. Today we're going to look at Hosea 11, verse 1. When Israel was a child, I loved him, and out of Egypt I called my son. In Matthew it records in 2:14. When he arose, he took his wife, he took the young child and his mother by night and departed for Egypt, and there until the death of Herod, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the Lord through the prophet, saying, out of Egypt I called my son. Now, did this really happen? It seems that it probably did, and I'm going to say it did. And here's how we can reason that. When they left to go to Egypt, and they came back, by then, Mary and Joseph would have had a number of children. And certainly, they would have been witnesses to this. And remember, many of them came to believe in Jesus later on in their life. 2 is recorded in the Bible. So they would have known about this prophecy, they would have known it was fulfilled, and they would have said, no, it never happened, we never lived in Egypt. Or how about the people they went to settle back with, or the people that where they left from? So there would have been all means by which these people, this could have been easily disproven, so why bring it up, you know? So, but if you're going to look at it from a pro-sided point, Mary would have known about it, Joseph would have known about it, the kids would have known about it, the people who left would have known about it, and the people who received him when they came back would have known about it. Where'd you guys come from? Oh, Egypt. Oh, really? You know, so it's an interesting prophecy, and it seems almost meaningless, except when you look at the implications of it and how it just another aspect of fulfillment of prophecy that Jesus fulfilled, and these things were beyond his means for which he could actually do anything about. You know, he didn't have anything to do about being born in Bethlehem. He didn't have anything to do about leaving and going to Egypt. He didn't have anything to do about his mother being the virgin birth. And there's actually you can actually put this into a formula for which it becomes totally impractical mathematically for somebody to have these prophecies fulfilled, and for which he didn't even have anything to do about. Now we're going to take a look at the other prophecies and how he fulfilled them too. And so you're going to find that the Bible is just the most incredible book, the New Testament, accurately. Nobody disputes that none of his enemies disputed that he was born in Bethlehem. Because it could be easily proved that he was. You know, we talked about that. You know, the records, the genealogy of the place, and then there's the even his enemies. And if you look outside Scripture, you know, said that he did miracles. So they called it sorcery or whatever. You know, but they're acknowledging it, and that these things took place. That he had the power of God, so he fulfilled prophecy, and he had the power of God. And then there's the power of the changed life, and those are the kind of things that which you can validate for yourself, that your spirit confirming your salvation, that what you believed as a child. You know, when I was a child, when you get saved many times as a child, you really don't know a whole bunch. You know, it just depends on what kind of exposure you had in Sunday school and at home. So I didn't believe a whole lot. I mean, I believed it, but I didn't know a whole lot. You know, I believed what I knew. As you get older, sometimes you can have doubts, which come from Satan. It can make you even think that maybe Jesus is not the one. Maybe Satan's the right one. Those have come from the pit of hell, you know. So you can have these kind of questions, and so it's not bad to go back and look and ask these kind of questions and to inquire of God if what you believe is true, what you believe. And, you know, I could just say that from the answers to prayer that I've had in my life, and I'm now 58, and seeing how the Lord's changed my mindset and how He's worked, again, answered prayers. Those kind of things validate, your salvation. So it's all good. Don't be afraid to inquire. We'll see you next time.